was a moonless night. The wind howled through the trees like whispers from the beyond, and the old house creaked like it was breathing. Inside, Rita, the fierce pit bull with muscles like a tank and a bark that could scare thunder, was sleeping at the foot of the couch. Chloe, the sleek black cat with a sharp stare and a bold white patch on her chest, was perched like a queen on the windowsill, her tail flicking like a metronome of suspicion. Then thump, Rita's ears perked up. Chloe's eyes widened. The sound came from the back door, another thump, then a soft click. Rita growled low like distant rolling thunder. Chloe arched her back and hissed, but not before muttering in her usual sassy tone, "Really? On a Tuesday night? How rude." Rita crept toward the hallway, claws tapping like nails on a coffin lid. Chloe followed, but not without a dramatic stretch and a sigh. "Let's go see what idiot decided to test fate tonight," she meowed. The back door creaked open slowly. Eek! Like in one of those horror movies Chloe pretended not to like, but always watched through the cracks of her paws. A shadow moved inside. Human. Hoodie. Gloves. Flashlight. Definitely not someone who belonged. Rita's stance stiffened. Chloe whispered, "He picked the wrong house, girl. Let's give him the deluxe welcome." As the intruder tiptoed through the kitchen, Rita silently moved into position behind the island. Chloe leapt silently onto the counter, eyes gleaming like headlights in the dark. Suddenly, bang! Rita burst from hiding, barking like the apocalypse had come. The intruder froze, then panicked, trying to backpedal. But that's when Chloe dropped from the counter onto his shoulders, claws just barely grazing. He let out a scream so high, Chloe almost purred in amusement. "Yup, definitely not a cat person," she said smugly. The man stumbled backward, tripped over a chair, and fell. Rita stood growling over him, her eyes locked like twin lasers. Chloe sat daintily on the counter, licking her paw like it was just another Tuesday. Police arrived minutes later, thanks to the silent alarm triggered at the door. When it was all over, the officers shook their heads. "You sure don't need a security system with these two." Rita wagged her tail proudly. Chloe flicked hers and said, "We accept payment in treats, in tuna." But the next morning, Rita got an extra scoop of breakfast, and Chloe, after pretending she didn't care, received a feast of sardines and whipped cream. They didn't just protect the house that night, they became legends. And every full moon since, Chloe watches the yard from her windowsill while Rita patrols the shadows. Because no matter what, this house is protected.